Okay, so now we're going to move on to the university. So before I start with these files, there's like 7 of these files. So underneath there's like 7 of these files. Okay, before I want to start with those files, there's like 7 of these files. Okay, so before I start with these files, this is my, not to say this one, this is my graduation, the original copies of my graduation for the year 2021. Okay, so I graduated 2021 from Stellenbosch University. Let's hope you can see that. Stellenbosch University, and it's the 29 March of 1st April graduation. So as you can see, it's English and Afrikaans. Like I said, Afrikaans is my home language, and then of course English is the universal language. So yeah, so this is my graduation. In here you will find it's a very heavy heavy file, because all of my graduation papers in here, the original copies of it. So yeah, that was 2021, the year 2021. Okay, so let's start. So like I said, so let's begin with the files now. So like I said, the files are going to explain everything. So okay, we'll begin with the files from the beginning. I feel like it would be nice. So let's see, we'll begin from the beginning. So I was a very delicate learner. So I would say, so this is the date, the DATUM stands for date. It is Afrikaans for date. So yeah, so this is like Simone primary. So you start with like the top student, the best learner. I started with that, so that is from 2004, the date 2004 to 2011. And then I start the same, that is primary school, Simonian primary school. And then I did the same for the best learner, top student, top learner, to 2012 to 2015 for my high school, which was Carmo High School. So it's all like yeah, so DATUM stands for date, and it's all years, so 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, up until 2015. So as you can see, my name is clearly each year in there. So we'll move on. This is like grade 1, 2004, just want to notice that one, the 2004 one for grade 1 for primary school, where I was, as well as my primary school for 2007. And then of course my high school 2012, and in 2015, the years. Like I said, DATUM stands for date in English. And this is just batches of the school, my primary school and my high school. So yeah, okay, by the way, this is my grade 4 report, results. Yeah, this was my grade 4 results. I was a very delicate type of student. I really like to learn, eager to learn, and yeah. So these are my subjects as well, and then those are the marks with the code. Yeah. Yeah, and then we move on to this is basically each year a certificate. So basically each year I receive like a certificate for each year for being the best like I said, in something. So for example, this was like speak, but it's voordrag in Engels, like a presentation. So it was a speaking presentation. Let's go with that. So I did in PAL a speaking presentation, and I received a certificate with the gold one. That was 2005 in grade 2, and that was grade 2. And then this one is my 2008 grade 5 mathematics certificate. So like I said, in each year I was like the best, like I said, one of the best. So yeah, so that was grade 5 2008. And then I have this one is 2011. This was grade 8, my final year in primary school. This was my final year in primary school. This is for natural science. I received a certificate for natural science. And yeah, and this was grade 3. I received a certificate for academics. I received like each year, like grade 12 I received, in grade 2 I received also a certificate just like this one for academics, as well as grade 1. Also, grade 2 my grade 2 one was for, wat is goeie vordering in Engels? Ja, goeie vordering. Ik kan niet bij de woorden komen voor die Engelse. So I received a goeie vordering for grade 2.